friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we have another tea basket to go through. So what I'm going to do is first go through the teas that were in the last basket, and then I will show you the teas that I pulled for this current basket. So let's start with this one. This is the Stash Maple Apple Cider Herbal Tea. This is fantastic. The ingredients in this are rooibos, hibiscus, natural flavors of maple, apple and caramel with other natural flavors, cinnamon, and citric acid. So this, to me, probably because of the rooibos, it does have like a little bit of like a vanilla undertone, and it's just, this is a really, really good tea. This, because of the hibiscus, if you don't add sweetener, you have a little bit of like a tartness. So if you are a person who likes a green apple, then you could drink it unsweetened and it just tastes like a tart apple cider with like a hint of maple and almost like vanilla undertones. If you like a sweeter tea, which is what I like, or a sweeter apple, I guess I should say, that's what I prefer. So I did add some sugar to this and it was so good, hot and iced. It's like a sweet, like almost like a red delicious apple then at that point with that like maple undertone. It's so, so good. Now it does say that it has cinnamon in this. I really don't pick up on much of the cinnamon, so this is not what I would consider like a spicy tea at all. There's maybe a hint, but you're not going to drink this and be like, oh, I really taste the cinnamon. It's definitely more mellow. So love this. This actually, because it was herbal, and you know, obviously the caffeine free, this kind of like took the place of like my evening tea. Like usually if I drink like a sleepy time or something like that, this was just so like warm and cozy and just so good for autumn. So I really, really liked that tea. Next up, we had the Sweet Harvest Pumpkin Black Tea from Celestial Seasonings. And I absolutely love the picture on there. The Celestial Seasonings boxes have like the greatest artwork. And the ingredients in here are black tea, cinnamon, ginger, roasted chicory, natural pumpkin flavor with other natural flavors, luo han guo, cloves, nutmeg, stevia extract, and pumpkin. So it does say that there's ginger and cinnamon. But again, this is not a tea that you will drink and you're not going to drink this and be like, oh, it tastes like chai. That's not it at all. This is definitely more of like your black tea with like pumpkin flavors, and it's not very spicy. So I really, really enjoyed this in the mornings with some sugar in it and a little bit of milk. And yeah, I mean, it was really good, but like I said, definitely not like if you're looking for like a pumpkin chai flavor or like a pumpkin spice flavor, this is definitely not spicy at all, but it's definitely still really good. Next up is the Adagio Spiced Apple Chai, and the ingredients in this are black tea, cinnamon, ginger, cardamom, orange, cloves, apple pieces, natural apple flavor, and natural cinnamon flavor. Now this is definitely a chai. Well, obviously it's called spiced apple chai. So this, to me, it was very much like a true chai. So you definitely had your black tea and your spices, and then it had like a hint of apple. It wasn't like in your face apple, but it was enough of an apple flavor that you were like, oh, this definitely tastes more like autumny, and it was definitely very seasonal for me, which I really like. Chai is my favorite type of tea, and sometimes they all start to taste alike. And this is nice. It's like a nice variation. So it like changes it up, but still gives you that like spiciness of a chai. So I absolutely love this. This was another one that I was drinking in the mornings with a little bit of sugar and some milk. And I thoroughly enjoyed that. This is one I would buy a bigger size of that. And then next we have this Simpson and Vale Walt Whitman's Organic Green Tea Blend, which is organic green tea, organic ginger root, organic lemon peel, organic eleuthero root, organic lemongrass, and natural lemon flavor. So basically a green tea with lemon and ginger. Now, I am not normally a fan of a green tea with lemon and ginger. I will usually just drink stuff like that if I'm sick. But this was really, really good. I will say the green tea base on this was just fantastic. It's like one of those green teas that is just very clean tasting. It doesn't leave like a funk on your tongue or like a film or anything like that. And the ginger and the lemongrass were very mellow. So it wasn't like it wasn't like a spicy ginger. You didn't, you know, take a sip of it and like feel your tongue burn or anything from the ginger. It was definitely more mellow, which I really, really liked. So this was actually really good and I very much enjoyed it. And then the very last one is the Sullivan Street Tea and Spice Company. This is the Canadian maple tea. And unfortunately, I do not have the ingredients on this, but I know it's a black tea. And then I think it does have like actual maple syrup in it. And then like some kind of petals or something, calendula petals or something. I don't know. I can't remember all the ingredients, but this is another one that I love. This is such a good tea. I love maple tea this time of year. Well, I love maple tea any time of the year, but especially this time of year, there's just something so cozy about maple. And this is a really good black tea base. And then you've got that maple flavor. It's so good. Again, this was one that I was enjoying in the morning with some sugar and some milk. And I thoroughly, thoroughly enjoyed this. Love this tea. We'll definitely be repurchasing that one again. Now let me show you the teas that I decided to pull for this current basket. So we are starting with the Celestial Seasonings Morning Thunder Black Tea. Again, love the artwork on there. You've got the buffalo, bison. I guess that would be... Is that a buffalo or a bison? Now I'm like wondering. Anyway, the ingredients are roasted mate and black tea. So this is one, if I'm not mistaken, it says roasted mate. If I remember this correctly, I can't tell. I believe this has like a little bit of like a smoky flavor to it, which I'm really excited about. I have most of my black teas I have been drinking with milk recently. And this is one that I don't think I've ever tried it with the milk. And in fact, I don't think I've ever tried any of my like smoky black teas with milk in it. So I'm excited to try this one with the milk because I'm not sure how smoky milk will taste, to be honest. So I'm definitely going to be playing around with this one. So excited about that. Next up is the Yogi Soothing Caramel Bedtime Caffeine-Free Tea. And this has, oh my goodness, it has a ton of ingredients. It's got California poppy plants, L-theanine, sun-theanine, chamomile, rooibos, roasted chicory, skullcap, nutmeg, cinnamon, stevia, cardamom, ginger, clove, black pepper, organic caramel flavor, organic vanilla flavor, organic cinnamon bark oil, organic cardamom seed oil, and organic ginger root oil. So basically this is a spiced tea with caramel and vanilla in it, basically, is what I'm getting from this. I don't completely remember this one. I kind of do, but kind of don't. I know I liked it, but it has been quite some time since I have played with this one, so I'm excited to have it back in my basket, and that'll be a good one for like at bedtime. Kind of what I was doing, you know, with the maple apple cider, but, you know, not having like the traditional like chamomile or like sleepy time teas. That I think is going to be definitely more cozy for this time of year. Next is the Bigelow Constant Comment, a black tea. This is honestly, I have been drinking this tea since I was like in the single digits, like since I was like 8 or 9. This is like one of the oldest teas that I can remember drinking. And the ingredients in this are, where are the ingredients? I guess this is it. It doesn't have like an actual like, well, maybe this is it. Maybe these are all the ingredients. It says carefully selected ingredients: black tea, rind of oranges, sweet spice, and natural flavor. So it doesn't, like the sweet spice, it doesn't like say what it is, but I'm pretty sure this has got probably cinnamon and cloves at least. It's basically a black tea with like an orange spice flavor. I love this stuff. And it's good all the time, but especially this time of year and then also into like the holidays, just because of that spicy orange scent. I think that reminds me of Christmas to an extent. So I'm definitely excited to have that back in my stash. And I will be drinking that with sweetener and some cream in the mornings. That's going to be fantastic. Next is the Harney and Sons Venetian Tiramisu, which is a white tea. And let's see. It says, a Venetian indulgence only a cup away. Tiramisu-inspired flavors of cocoa and vanilla swirl through a blend of delicate Mouton white tea and toasty Japanese hojicha with just a hint of brandy flavor. So let's see. Ingredients are white tea, hojicha, cocoa nibs, cocoa flavor, vanilla flavor, brandy flavor, and contains natural flavors. So this is definitely like a more delicate tea, and it is a loose leaf. Oh, it smells so good, you guys. Now, this is one I do not add any milk to it, or at least I haven't in the past. I may play with it a little bit and add it this time. Because for me, adding milk to my tea is a relatively new thing. That's something that I've just started doing over the past like year or so. Up until then, I never added milk to my teas. So that is something that I've been doing, but I'm really, really enjoying it. So I probably will try this tea with the milk, but I'm not sold on it necessarily. This is, I mean, it's such a delicate tea. I'm almost afraid that the milk would like mellow it out too much. But yeah, definitely excited to have that back in my basket. And then the very last one is actually a new to me tea. I've never tried this one, and it is from Dominion Tea, and it is their matcha infused genmaicha. So the ingredients are green tea and brown rice. So I have never tried this. I'm assuming matcha infused genmaicha. So I'm assuming there's going to be matcha powder. You know what? Let's crack this open because I'm just curious what this is going to look like. Okay, yeah, it is. As you can see, I'm getting it all over me when I open it. So it is, oh wow, yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's literally the genmaicha. So you can see like the rice in there, but it is completely coated in matcha powder. Ooh, I'm excited about that. Now, genmaicha is one of those ones. Obviously, I've never tried this particular one, but genmaicha is one of those that I either love it or hate it, meaning when it is like piping hot, I really, really enjoy it. As soon as it starts to cool down in the cup, though, it's like very off-putting to me at that point. And to me, it just tastes like wet popcorn or something. So I don't like it when it's cooling down, but when it's piping hot, to me it is so like cozy and comforting, and I love it. So this, I'm assuming, is going to be really, really good piping hot. So I will be playing with that one. So that is everything that is going to be in my current basket. So I'm really excited because the next basket that I do, which will be in a couple weeks, I think I'm going to start pulling in some holiday teas. So hopefully you guys are ready for that. I know technically will we be in November? Yeah, we'll be in November at that point, I think. Or will that be like right before? No, we'll be in November, I think, when I do the next basket. So hopefully that's not too early for the holiday teas and stuff like that. But I already started kind of pulling some of my holiday teas out of my tea stash, like out of some of the drawers. And I'm just so excited to dive into those. So hope you guys are excited for that. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for a little bit, and I will see you very soon.